It's another day with more tape. Hello everybody, welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero today. Last time we got started with the side story dealing with this man and his troubles with the prophecy. Looks like we also have things to do with the new LTE that is up as well. That we saw last week. This is new. Springtime snapshot. Oh, we get Boopon. Why not? Looks like this is going to be a new tale as well. Tale through the looking glass. This we might have to wait on for next week for it to completely be available. So right now we will go ahead and take our time with Springtime Snapshot because that was the LTE that we had available for last week. But I assume you are going to be for this new event quest, and the other one was in 6th Street. Oh, corn. Woof, 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 ow. That's what happened? Then what? Woof. Don't be sad, Mr. Howell. Everyone gets a bit bummed when their scratch cards don't win. It's not just you, Mr. Howell. Woof. You're surprised to find out Corin is fluent in canine language. You approach her to join the conversation. It's Master Proxy. Sorry, I was just chatting with Mr. Howell and didn't see you. Nervous around me? You're having a good chat with Hal, weren't you? Is that so? Maybe because Mr. Hal is a dog? Maybe I only get frustrated like this when talking to people. I'm so useless. Just imagine everyone as an animal. You're saying Hal isn't a person? Ooh. Hal isn't a person. No, that's not what I meant. I'm so sorry. Woof. If only everyone are cute animals like Mr. Howell. You spend an hour discussing with Corin what animals everyone you know would be. Seems imagining everyone as cute animals, I'm not as nervous anymore. What a fun idea, Master Proxy. And we failed the trust event because we didn't say, think everyone has an animal. Not everyone has to be an animal. Some people can be people too. And she's gone from our existence. Alright. The trust events are getting harder. A little bit. And B. Enjoying a brief moment of relaxation. Time's going fast, and now I only have 1/3 of it left. Am I disturbing you? We did schedule break time, it's unwind together. Easy, quick, significant trust. Your thing, as long as you're not bored. For me, this is exactly how to unwind. Just doing nothing. You unwind with Ambi for a while. She's so hard on herself. Can she really unwind like this? Once I get used to it, I think small bouts of relaxation are quite nice. Yeah. Ben, buddy, how you doing? It's been so long.
What a coincidence. We meet again, Proxy. We come to 6th Street often, so I'm wondering if I should buy another can of caviar. A little short on cash this month, so it feels like a little indulgent. If I don't buy one, it'll be hard to get through the week in just 328.74 grams of caviar.
Right now, you'll have it when you need it. Eat the rest first, then buy more. Always be prepared. Always be prepared.
I'll have it when I need it. That makes sense. You buy another can of caviar and eat backwards, starting from the freshest stuff. Just always finish what's in the fridge first before opening up another can. But by then, the fresh can's already gone stale. Which means that I'm never really eating the freshest of caviar.
Ben inadvertently starts explaining caviar. You didn't realize there was so much to learn about selecting caviar. Hooray. Quick, easy, to the point. Let's go and get a quick cup of coffee. Let's make sure to grab the energy we need for later, because we aren't going to do energy today. Because I'm sure that something I could be doing. Waterfall soup. Place an order at waterfall soup. That's new. Huh. That we could technically do now. Really extraordinary. An exclusive broth I created. Of course it's extraordinary. No. Keep staring. I'll lose myself. You always lose an eye, have an eye for detail, even for noodles. You pay attention to color, aroma, and flavors. The colors of our noodle broth, toppings, and bowls are all meticulously selected, designed by me. Only she could have be here every morning. Don't worry, I'll be waiting right here for you every morning. The champion of bravely completed 1 year tasting champion after all. Hannah, your noodles are getting cold. Let me get you a new bowl. Oh, it's no need. Thanks, John Chop. I ate them right after I clear the stage. I hear her squeak. My heart's about to stop. She's too special. I've totally fallen for her now. Sure. Hey, buddy.
Feeling hungry?
Still got that damage against boss. Let's do ice damage. Why not? Been a long while since we've seen this animation. Seafood bowl. Fresh ice noodles.
You even finished all your broth. Want some more?
I go. Alright, Connie, what do you have for us? The briefcase, in a hurry and so serious. What kind of ambitious story will he have in a workplace drama? Her own uniform on tiptoes, lying on her feet. She's excited because she's about to see her go see her lover. Will they appear in a classic scene from a coming-of-age film? Hiking side by side at sunset, boy playfully putting a bread wrapper on her head, both laughing all the way. Video store owner striding around in a huff. Is she? Well, keep going. Are you people watching? Because your presence has given me a new idea. Movies can really highlight the stories of ordinary people, and I see will end up on film. I believe we must have a knack for film, or maybe even for directing. Being the owner of Random Play and all. First time someone said that to me, my job does require a knack for film. Last time you helped me as an assistant director, you did an awesome job with the shoot. You have great taste and location and communicated really well with the actors. And that film just had a successful premiere. I didn't remember her quest. That's right. We did do stuff with Lycon, I believe? And her? I didn't see any promotion for it. I didn't catch your movie cinemas. That's because it was shown in a niche art cinemas, and for just a small audience. The last time I heard about an art movie, it premiered with only 9 people attending. One of them was blind. So this time I wanted to make a commercial success that more people will see. After a lot of research, mostly just watching movies, I figured out that the secret in the movie success is how well it allows the audience to escape from reality. Movies have this magic that makes people feel young. The audience perspective can change so fast. One second you're a member of the biker gangs at the outer ring, and the next you're a detective waiting in a dark alley. I want to create a series of short films in different styles to prove to investors that I can handle different genres commercially, and you're a key part of this project. Will I get paid? Am I still going to be the assistant director? You won't just be the assistant director, you'll also be listed as a producer in the credits. As a producer, especially for outreach, you gotta find a spot that vibes with the story. As assistant director, you'll be the one directing the actors on where to stand on how to act. Once that's all you're set, your next move is to hit the shutter and turn reality into film. Confirm today's filming details with Connie. Before we kicking off filming, let me walk you through the story for the first short film. The gravel road in this wild town, 2 tall cowboys duel, revolvers in hand. Tumbleweed whirls by, and the spectators see 2 hats fall to the ground, their owners looking at one another with admiration. Soon enough, to a chill tune, the cowboys are at a bar, drinking and swapping stories. Find 2 cowboys. Opening Twilight of the Lone Walker. Not challenged. Use the nostalgic filter. Sure. Cowboy doing the auto reading classic that everybody loves, but I wonder if win. Fill your lighter if they go all out. A2. Billy and Lighter seem to be whispering. Red Scarf. I've been hanging around in the auto reading for ages and never seen anyone who only throws punches. Is that why you carry 2 guns everywhere? Not sure of your aim, huh? 2 guns are standard gear for cowboys, rookie. Clearly you don't know the rules of the game. The rules? You mean the ones that babysit your pathetic hit rate, old man? Because if one gun runs dry, the other one can still make me look cool. They're actually following the script, but in any case, what's one intense scene? That's one intense scene. You say the same thing? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. You find the sub-requirements to the left. Try to complete as many as possible in a single photo. Those settings complete specific requirements. Always at the photography requirements. Make sure to pay attention to the photo requirements before choosing. Go on, try it out. Nostalgic. Right at the edge. Right at the edge. Nice. Shutter freezes in bullet time. Orange sun's melting my face. Finally, some indoor scenes. Let me grab a special first and put it on Connie's tab. Nice. Alright, you two, what do you gotta say? Billy and Letter seem to be whispering again. You don't drink Nitro because you're not into it? Kid, you don't get it. These are just props for filming. You drink them. Manager will definitely put them on your tab. Wait, that's not what the proxy told me earlier. Huh? Did they just go off script? Funny. Alright. Say cheese. Take a photo of the signboard. Nice. The image captures time. Alright, Connie, I got your couple of shots. Awesome shots, rich values. I knew it. You really have what it takes to be a great director. Let me give you the story for the second short film. The girl switches schools and ends up sitting next to a short-haired girl by the window. The story begins with a chance meeting at the metro after school. Graduation rolls around and the girls lean against the rail by the river one last time. Wind ruffling their hair, both lost in their thoughts. So, Ellen. Also, it's nice that it teleported me. Alright. Take for the metro sign. Sure. Oh, Ellen and Vivian. Side by side. What a beautiful shot. I just need to catch the moment with their eyes meets. I can't walk any further. Alright, you two, what are you doing? Belle, your camera. Dirty? Broken? Have you considered applying a filter? I give it a nice dreamy vibe. Don't set the cameras up so straight. Filling it a little will yield better results. This is actually ideal assistant Courtney is after. Maybe get a job for a little bit. Sometimes I feel like the time moves even slower while waiting for the metro than during school. Oh, actually, definitely slower during school. Tired, Ellen? Sorry for always bugging you. It's all good. This is way easier than stepping into another character. Alright. Metro sign? But like the whole metro sign, or? Oh, yeah. Sure. It's kind of a faraway shot, but it works. We capture what we need. Girl's emotions are overflowed beyond the frame. Sure. Graduation scene, the chair jerking goodbye. I remember when Wise and I graduated. Wait, did we graduate at all? Did you graduate at all? Your school kind of blew up, so... Was this before or after the graduation? Who knows? This is all just a fever dream. Ellen, the shot might be too close to us. Can we just spend ages putting on makeup for a close-up like this? The proxy still can't nail it. I'd rather she delete it. Oh, it's so strict. I'm suddenly under pressure. Stop it. Use the vibrant filter. Filter. Vibrant. I really didn't do much. Much of the boat do we want? Probably not a lot. We got the boat be in the center. And yeah. Perfect. And the wind could be captured by the camera. Sure. Girls in the Troubles are perfect for touching people's hearts. Sure. What you got next? Next, let's dive into a story for the third short film. To get to the bottom of things, a private detective risks it all to infiltrate a dangerous crime gang, Dark Alley. She's impatiently waiting for an informant with the key info she needs. All clues lead back to the master who raised her. After ending it all with her own hands, she slowly emerges from the underground, each step heavy like lead. We are doing... yeah. I figured Jane was there. Little Jane Doe. There's more that we could do in this square. After going undercover in a crime game? Great fluff for Jane. What's she gonna dress up as this time? Hey girl, what's up? Hey manager, I was thinking... that guy really wanted to show up to meet me. What would you do? I'll protect you. Aw, happy to hear that, but I'll be the one looking out for you, just so you know. Sure. Take a photo of the black cat. Sure. Wouldn't be a good angle where I can get the cat and her. Unless I move the whole trash bin, but eh. I don't want the car in the camera. Guess it'll have to do. Danger suddenly spreads within the frame. Sure. Oh. So that's the twist. The criminal is actually the detective's mentor. Oh, the detective must be heartbroken. Late night hours are preferable. Sure. Get my bounty back in peak condition. I've already walked up and down these steps 12 times, manager. Keep walking up and down. You'll definitely turn some heads. Oh yeah, a little boy rushed over to check on me saying, are you lost? You can't find your way home? Does that mean my acting is pretty solid, manager? For sure, you're pro. I think so. After all, you're Jane. Yeah. So nighttime? Well, what's the shot require? Get a photo late at night. Okay. Late night. Do we want the back side or the front side? This is real good compositionally. Yeah. Yeah, take it on the city. Alright, Connie. Light or dark, she seems to have nowhere to go. Her knack for creating a vibe with film is seriously impressive. Next short film will be something different, and I hope you're as stoked as I am. Sure, let's see. Feeling refreshed? I'll keep going with the next short film. Well-known songstress is tired of keeping the show. going all the time. During a fan meetup, she encounters a stranger who sends ripples across her still life. Girl grabs the songstress hand, escaping the packed stage and running to parts of the city they've never been to before. An underground live venue. The songstress rediscovers what first inspired her.
Seems like, you know, stories we've already gone through.
Only here it shines. Totally different people spot each other in the crowd. How romantic. How do I shoot this to make it beautiful? Said something about Ellen? I just... being strange. Conclude Evelyn. Okay. Anyways. Belle, can you get me shots of Eve? I've got way more camera opportunities than her. Plus, Eve's the most important character for this story. Belle, don't forget to focus on her. As for me, I'll just take a backseat this time. Sure, we could do that. Please direct the camera more at Astra. To keep an eye on the crowd. Can't have any surprises. Besides, my face in this state isn't exactly camera ready. Alright, we... I'm gonna do... what if we base it on her perspective? Maybe here? Too closer. Quickly gave way to a surge of emotion. Another escape with a big star. Hee kind of pumped. Gotta be careful not to get recognized. She puts on her glasses. Astra and Evelyn seem a bit off from their usual selves. Get off. Get out of my way. Wow. I'll count to 3. Otherwise, things might get messy. Can't let you into the live venue. All right then. 1, 2. Huh? Eve, isn't this where you step aside in the script? Astra, you're still a star. You can't just... Evelyn is as serious as ever. Astra gets into character so fast. I wonder if that's actually an entrance to Reverb, because that'd be real cool. Do put up 404 live. What? Huh. Sure. Can I angle it? Pitch it with elf. Nope. Recenters. Camera effects. That indicates needs selfie. Guess not. Can't tilt it. Love to though. Really cool. Sprout emerges in the corner of the lens. Yep. Hey, Connie. What you're sick of wait. What you're sick of might be what others dream about. Next time we meet with will be for the final. Wow, I could talk. Next time we meet will be for the final short film. I'm still figuring out the details, but feelings of loneliness and farewells keep creeping into my mind. As we near the end of the shoot, let's kick off the story for the last short film. Following their master's techniques, a young swordsman travels from way out east to challenge the strongest warrior around. After 3 days and nights locked in a sword duel, the swordsman disappears without a trace. Only the port remains, with someone staring out at the sea. Is this Miyabi? And Nagi. Shiro. You two really are the HSL power duo. So cool. Put you to a right shot. Nagi. What's my line training? I feel like I'm missing something. The emotion that Proxy mentioned. Emotion. According to line 5 on page 265, the actor prepares. An actor needs to fully merge with the character. Chief, perhaps the character you're playing is supposed to be very detached with no human feelings. When I watched the 5 reference movies the Proxy gave me last night after work, the way the character spoke in the movies seemed very different from mine. 5 movies? 600 minutes? Chief, it's already 10 in the evening when you left the office yesterday. You're worried about emotional tuning? Getting through your lines is already more than enough. Alright, wide shot, wide shot. This looks fine. Use the retro filter. Sure. Retro. Find the center. Make sure they're even on both sides. Zoom in maybe a little bit. Looks like. Use the retro filter. The essence of martial arts blossoms and still cinematic grace. I said this is the last scene. It's about farewells. I guess I'm saying goodbye to my short stint as a director too. Nagi? Nagi, how's my filming training looking? I don't really fit in the scene, but these red bean cakes and sound the waves is always distracting. I feel so significant, especially when I see myself in the camera. Feeling takes over me. Chief, maybe next time you could try standing a bit closer to the camera. Fill them both. Use the classic filter. We can get more zoom out. Here, probably closer. Whoa! Alright, classic. And picture. Rusted blade with title patterns, gaze stretching far. Gaze stretching far, seeking 8,000 mass. Hey Connie, I think we're done. The path. Where does this path of training lead? Will my film journey also have an end? Sorry. It's just wild seeing all those scenes. Stories and ideas in my head come to life. Thanks to you, just feeling a bit wistful. Alleys on 6th Street, the seaside. The locations we've captured in your shots not only show how much you love this city, also show me how close you are with your friends. I'm kind of jealous, to be honest. From the inspiration I'm getting, I think your life's got endless possibilities ahead, not just in random play. Okay, next time, I'll make a movie inspired by you. Better be ready for that. And with that, the event ends. Quick one. That's for sure. Alright. And the reward. Assistant Director Pass. Name card reward for the limited event time springtime snapshots. This director trial card has arrived. Clapboard check. Megaphone charged. Monitor in position. The spring breeze in the air and the sunlight just right. Friends are stepping into the spotlight. Action! Alright. You did tasks. Great. More things to collect and gain. That last one. Oop. There we go. Help the Bang Boo. Do an arcade. Complete an invitation. Hey, McDunn. What are you doing? Wasn't it you who mentioned it before? What's going on? You said a friend of yours is very worried about a prophecy about him would come true and he would fall into the sea and drown. Do you remember that? This morning a young fella went in the boat and went out to sea and he hasn't returned yet. Oh no. I remember he was wearing a shirt with numbers on it. Was that your friend? I assume. But he didn't want to go. That's right. He's been out to sea for exceeding the sightlines. Wow. He's been out at sea far exceeding the sightline boat's single trip time limit. Wow. That's a mouth twister if I want to do his voice. That's right. He has been out at sea far exceeding the sightseeing boat's single trip time limit. Sure. Did you still remember what I said? As long as you follow the safety rules, you won't encounter any so-called accidents in the harbor. But he's clearly broken the rules now. I've been Wow, I'll take a look around here. So you could find the ship owner and ask about the situation. Yeah, it's really, he's hiding something McDunn doesn't know, Neon. Where's the stir sauce? I don't know. I don't know how to train my voice. The eye lasso. There you go. That might be a better term. Why does the sea here look like the photos in the post? Which post? Let me take a look. I've been here for a long time, but I've never seen this color sea. What does the post say? Let me take a look too. Step-by-step guide capturing stunning seascapes, just the color temperature. They're literally giving you step-by-step instructions, so why not try it? It really is this color. I don't believe these photograph blockers anymore. Ah, yes. Editing. Hey. Sorry, got a bit lost in my thoughts there. What are you here to rent a boat? Describe Neon's outfit. Oh, I remember him. Of course I do. Came by earlier, rented a boat, saying he wanted to explore the sea by himself and didn't need our people to go with him. Don't remind me that he had already been out at sea for a long time. Really, let me check the logs. His trip has already exceeded the allowed duration for his sightseeing boats. Don't worry, every time the boat is equipped with the tracking system, I can find his location. The owner carefully researches coordinates of each vessel. No, the boat has stopped. Stationary coordinates are at the edge of the hollow. I'll go find him. Rescue Neon in the hollow near the port. God damn it. Combat Chapter 5. As promised, drowned in the harbor. Ooh. 4 times. Of course, you attached to him. I didn't want you to. Alright. I was hoping to grab more people, but sure.
Out of the way.
Get over here. Alright, we continue forth. Strange stuff. Wrinkled yellow, brittle, old piece of paper that seems ready to crumble at the slightest touch. Looks like someone wrote something on it, so what the handwriting became increasingly scribbled towards the end. It's likely that the person who wrote this has already... Does paper and tools belong to the same person? Anyway, they're too old to have come from Neon. Neon go. It's like... it always feels that he's strange. He's a ghost. Two. Oh, but not enough energy. Hold on. Yep.
I'll keep it burning.
Nope. You two, get out of here. Good news, no mini cargoes yet. These will fit within the surrounding ship containers. Ropes, hooks, they seem like tools that sailors would carry, but it looks like they haven't been used in a long time. I wonder what's happened to their owners. Other than that, it looks no different from the other places in Port Elp's Hollow. What's special about this place? Why did no come here? Mini cargo? No mini cargo. Where's the console? Over here.
Dirty tricks.
Alright. You gotta do something? Thanks. Alright. More? I can switch out? Give Bernice a little try. Alright. Again. Hey buddy. How you feeling? Thank you for coming to save me. We're affected by corruption. Explain your identity. So it was you. I was wondering if you would know if I was here. I thought I was going to stay in this hollow forever with this letter. When I was clutching in the sand, a piece of paper as yellow and brittle as the one you saw earlier. I took a look at this. I mean this? Well, there's nothing much to see anyway. Actually, I just thought I was never going to get out. I happened to find some paper and a pen in the container. I wrote down some silly things. Found paper in a paper container, staring in quietly. If you want to see it, then go ahead. One letter of farewell. Let's see. Whether it was the writer's overwhelming sorrow or the agony they were enduring as they wrote, the last line of the letter was nearly visible through the paper. How I wish I could see you again. The writer is Nyan? The client even took a moment to write this letter of farewell just now? I just feel a bit embarrassed. How could someone say that they wanted to find hope, and yet after being stuck in the hollow just a short time, they've already written their will? Kind of a timid person, you know. I'm afraid of prophecies of the harbor of the hollow. I've been fussing since earlier, and I apologize for being such a bother. Clearly handwriting from many years ago. I didn't write this well at all. Seems like I met a proxy who's not easy to fool. Anyway, thank you for the rescue. As for the other things, I'll explain it to you later. Who are you? Who are you? Why are you so lonely? Alright. Turn to the harbor. Hey, buddy. Everyone's here. How'd you end up in the hollow? Right, weren't you just in the sightseeing? Then why did you have... Ivana paused abruptly. He looks closely at Nyan's face. So, are you a friend of Nyan? Yep. Who exactly is he? I know who you are. You know exactly why Nyan didn't come back, right? So you're here for... The particular Nyan slowly unfolds a notebook in front of the ship owner, filling a page filled with route coordinates. I know what you're going to ask. But just now, Dunn mentioned a young man said he's going to drown in the waters near Port Elp's. It's me, and it's also Nyan. You still remember the incident report, don't you? Rough seas detected near Port Elp's, unable to guide the way due to faulty lighthouse signals. Crew member fell overboard with no rescue was dispatched in time. This is what you all said was reason for Neon's drowning. Wait, stop talking. You've been in the hall for too long. Let me take you to the hospital first to check for corruption. We talk about this later once you're better. Ship owner helps Neon leave first. I'll make done. You might need certain things. I'll go back and organize them. It'll probably take all night. Is that really all you have to say? Come back the next day. I guess. I was really hoping for something else to happen, you know. I guess I could talk to Officer Mew. See if he's got an update on the mission quest. Looks like there's one more part in this story. It's suddenly tomorrow. Hey buddy, how you feeling? You're here. Alright, who is this guy? It's me. Is it? Sorry, I got too excited. About 2 years ago, Nian, a friend of mine, went to sea with the cargo ship and never came back. I waited for a long time, only to receive an accident report stating that he unfortunately drowned due to his negligence. The shipping company also said that he was just a part-time crew member on that trip. They offered compensation only out of humanitarianism. What a word, humanitarianism. What a word I could say properly and not really mess up. I'm sorry. At the time, I didn't have any evidence. I was too sad, so I wanted to try to forget everything. Jan stares at the sea, falling silent. One evening, as I was walking alone by the seaside, the sea wind was so strong. I wanted to ask Jan if he could go out and eat hot pot with me, and bring me a thick coat while he was at it. Actually, I still can't accept that Nyan has forever left this world. But decided to take his name. This way Nyan could continue to walk in the sea breeze, put on a thick coat, and go eat hot pot. I should never let the incident report, which is clearly full of nonsense, continue to cover up the truth. I must uncover the truth myself. All sailors at Port Alps have seen me before, and wants to draw their attention, so I made up a clumsy excuse and asked you to investigate for me instead. So that's a ship owner, he must know something. Sure, let's go. Alright. Hey buddy. Oh, speaking of, there's a Bang Boo. Find the ship owner. Go all the way over there. But first, greedy Bang Boo. This is it. Give me back my precious battery. What's wrong? I heard that the ocean god statue here rewards honest Bang Boo. I toss my battery into the ocean. The god will emerge with a gold one and a silver one. Ask you which one you lost. If you answer neither, the sea god gives you all three, gold, silver, and your original battery. So you threw your battery into the sea? Yep, but instead of the sea god, a nearby sailor fished it out and asked if it was mine. I thought he was the sea god, and so I answered truthfully. He didn't give me either of the batteries, so I returned the one I tossed originally. He told me not to toss any batteries again, and took mine with him. Can't use a wet battery, can you? Maybe you did it for your own good. I've been holding on to that half of a year. Give it back. I want power. Buddy. All these Bang Boo wanted to get the sea salt batteries and go, delicious, and then it pisses them out. Oh my god, dude. Hey, buddy. You're here. This is everything I could compile about that incident 2 years ago. Sea Wing Shipping, Floating River, Departure Log, Company Name, Sea Wing Shipping, Vessel Name, Floating River, Vessel Code, Departure Time, Today's Weather, Route Code, Docking Notes. The vessel's draft depth seems inconsistent with the reported cargo load. Docking schedule recommendation. Sailing is not recommended. Recommended? Recommended. Shipping line decision. Departure has scheduled. Why? They're following the company's latest routes, setting out from Port Alps. Seamus that day didn't meet safety standards for departure, yet the shipping company insisted. Cargo was urgent and the client had shown enough sincerity to demand we set sail immediately. Only after we left port, a piece of cargo fell into the sea. Following protocol, we reported it to the company. They told us it belonged to an important client. We had to retrieve it at all costs. The vessel couldn't change course. Neon and other crew members volunteered to take a small boat and recover the cargo. Despite the mist, we trusted their newly confirmed route and thought it would be fine, so we let them go. Soon after continuing our journey, we discovered that the adjacent company hollow has expanded into a section of the route. We had no chance but to reroute and speed up to avoid the danger zone. Once the mist cleared and dispatched 3 small boats to search where Neon and the other crew members had gone. However, his voice goes quieter, laden with guilt, so he bows his head. I knew it. I knew it. The company was fully aware of the departure time, cargo load, and route verification. All violated the public security regulations. They didn't want to face this immediate immense cost of following proper protocol to search the hollow for the missing crew. Instead, they treated and threatened us. Treated to threaten us. Ordered everyone to stay silent and labeled their disappearance as an accidental drowning. Before long, I quit my previous job and had been making a living here, relying on a few small sightseeing boats. If you want justice, I can testify for you. Testify? After 2 years? How timely of you. I'm sorry, I just... Take back your apology. When the day comes that I need you to testify in court, I hope your guilt will still push you to recount everything exactly as it happened. I think we've got to talk to him one last time and then probably end that storyline. Oh, we're done? I'm done. Got to close about the drowning incident. Over 2 years ago, the floating river under Sea Wing shipping, alright? What McDonald was talking about. He remembers everything. Yep. Before setting sail, they had already reported their departure, return schedule, and route to the lighthouse. Although they likely altered the company records after the incident, Lighthouse archives still show the original data, which confirms they didn't adjust their route based on the updated companion hollow expansion info. I've collected weather data. Wow, I've collected weather records from that day. Everything's ready. Once again, everything seems to be correct. Weather of the day, dense fog, low visibility. Are we having to collect all the information? Because damn, that would be a lot. How did you? Well, it's not like I've got some photographic memory or psychic abilities. The shipowner mentioned this to me a long time ago. Figured these documents would only be useful in your hands. Statute of limitations for that incident hasn't expired yet, so you're ready to take seaweed shipping to court, right? Yep. With the evidence you and the shipowner gave me, I can now prove that. 2 years ago, seaweed shipping, without adjusting the course based on the influence of the companion Hollow Zero, instructed the floating river to set sail in foggy weather when it was not advised. When the crew entered the hollow while attempting to save the cargo, it concealed the truth from public security to avoid rescue costs. Everything was completely against the rules. They should have helped responsible for Neon. Sure. They should be held responsible. Yes, that is the terminology. That is the sentence wording. Okay, is there anything else you need help with? Maybe I still need more witnesses? I'll ask the ship owner. I could be a witness. Contact me anytime if you need me. Okay, thank you. Thank you, McDon. Alright, buddy. You got your clues, you got your evidence, you're all set to go to court. I was so caught up in this matter that I didn't properly thank you. If it weren't for you, I could have already been buried with the stuff that Neon left behind in the hollow. I wouldn't have just have had a chance to seek justice. I wonder what color and shape of the etherealite would have been turned into. If you want, let's talk about Neon. Should I begin? Neon and I were both children of sailors. We grew up together by the harbor. Our parents were always busy, so we stuck together and stuck together. No matter how hard we tried, we were from playing all day. We never, no matter how tired we got. Wow, tired or tried? Ugh. Read, boy, read. No matter how tired we were from playing all day. We never forgot to draw the heavy curtains shut before bed. Otherwise, we'd be woken up by the gliding lights soon enough. Though honestly, even the curtains couldn't help much. Our parents often didn't get home until late at night, waking us up anyway. I can read, it is waking us up. Until that one day. Darkness consumed the old port. The lights that used to brighten the bay each night were never seen again. Our parents didn't come home that night or any night after to turn on the lights in the living room. You could call it unlucky, I suppose, but back then, those tragedies felt as common as the catch hauled in by the fishing boats. Vast, mundane, and all over New Eridu. Compared to others, at least we still had each other. Rather, at least I had him. His companionship was my last ray of hope. Well, 2 years ago, my last ray of hope extinguished. You already know that so-called prophecy was entirely made up by me. But sailing along a predetermined course to find a ray of hope as bright as the sunrise was indeed my unrealistic secret expectation. And then just being repeatedly knocked down by the same question to which I would not find an answer. Where did Neon go? I decided to grasp the final clue and set off to find him. No matter where it would lead me. Stand beside Neon quietly, pat Neon on the shoulder. Sorry, you had to put up with so much, starting with my ramblings about drowning in the sea. Really, I've been such a hassle.
You won't actually...
Of course not, the dead is dead. I can discern where the real world is. Besides, he died in the hollow. If he had drowned in the sea, I'd never be able to see him again, right? Anyway, once everything with Sea Wing shipping is settled, I plan to leave this port behind and take in all the places we dreamed of. Jan will live well.
And thus the story comes to an end. I can claim another prize. We're just missing one thing for Port Elps. At least meal wise. What do you need? Flex coin. I'm missing one. Ugh, buddy, where's the last coin? It might be a shiny. It might be a shiny little bastard. Avoid notes on the mechanic course trap there. Wild. That's funny. Y'all embarrassed because you got a whole bunch of plastic balls while fishing and not actually any fish. Poor guy. There's something secret about these numbers. Actually, it's a combination for the upper level public locker. Here goes go. The block is replaced with these features. Past block. Nobody really cared. Keep them there. For the people who used to work at the Torchlight House. And a see long when that is. My dad, but what if? At least whenever they came back, my stuff still in the lockers. Oh, been good with it. Down left scroll, looks at the ordinary cabinet door in the upper left corner, and leaves. Interesting little side bit that you can get. Little chivos and whatnot. Mushing. Let's see. I just heard an old sea dog say when he was never going out to sea again. If all goes according to plan, today ought to be his final voyage. Good on him. But this, miss him already. Well, he gave me this commemorative coin. You see, he said it was to commemorate his safe passage. He said he had high hopes still. He's been patiently guiding me, almost like a mentor to me, but I can't begin to imagine a life of running around these docks, filling out stacks of paperwork and chasing up a million phone calls just to get the all clear.
Look at this coin, I feel good. Yes, even when stronger, but even stronger is the feeling when my senior watching over me with the weight of all this, over these expectations. Wow. And even stronger is the feeling of my senior watching over me with all the weight of all those expectations. Let me take away, all the weight for you. That's heavy. Would you like me to give it to me? But, let me think about it in a second. Michi walks off, laden with anxiety. But wait, come back. I have to wait a day. Crap. What's with this port and like, yeah, we can't do things like day of. We have to like have you wait next day. Hey. Coin? Want this coin, do you? There you are. What suddenly brought all of that all of a sudden? Still feel like I don't deserve this. Ship was due into port last night that I'd already scheduled and made arrangements for. Everything was ship-shape, no chance of a problem. Things still went belly up there. Can't even handle the tiniest of man-made problems as they crop up. How am I supposed to take care of the extreme weather patterns in peak freight season? I wouldn't be better off without a klutz bothering them, who can't even keep to the schedule. Probably just a minor accident. Believe in yourself just one more time. Whatever. I still don't think I'm cut out for the pace of this line of work. To carefully reconsider my choice of career. Maybe it'd be better if I was just a travel blogger? The kind who chuck a dart at a map and then go wherever it takes them? As for this coin, I guess that old Sea Dog always said, give this to the best dispatcher engineer. I got no business holding on to it. Here, you take it. But if you give that to me, do whatever you like with it. Okay, no questions asked. Hey, guess what? We have all the coins now. Oh, we filled up another page of Mew Mew's board. Good. Metals, not fish. Alright, Sage in a barrel. Let me offer you all I have. All one. Don't have anything in stock for now, come back later. Hooray! Thank God. Alright, so all that's left to do right now is a tale through the looking glass. We are going to do that next week because I just want to make sure that all of the parts are available to this portion because I know it started this week. So, we're going to sign off here. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. Look forward to our next set of adventures in this game or any other game that we play on this channel. As I claim my various exclamation points saying, hey, you got things! Great. Great. Evos and whatnot. Alright. And until next time, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Take care.